Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lonnie Fox Raymond, and I have a special treat for you guys. My coffee friend, Miss Angela Janik, is officially in the booth. We're going to ask her some questions while she's in here about her match. Before these ladies lag, it looks like they're just getting acclimated. So, Angela, how did you feel?
I hate the side pocket.
Yeah, you did. You missed a couple balls there.
So I did a shot with a 9-ball in the side pocket, and it was a little steep of an angle. They're small from anything probably past a 45 or 90, whatever it is. And I missed it, and I think I got in my head, and I couldn't make another side pocket shot after that. But no, the tables are, they're Brunswick. I don't know if you know anything about the tables. I don't know what kind they are. I just know they're Brunswick, whatever, because there's different Brunswick tables.
Like a G1 or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm used to practicing and playing on a different table, so that's a little bit of an adjustment.
Yeah.
I caught the rubber in the pocket once there, but actually started to warm up a little bit after a while. And I love, the one thing about these tables I really love is when you make a ball, say straight in, and you have kind of power it a little bit, it makes the best sound ever.
Okay, well, real quick here, we're going to introduce the match, and then we'll get back to you because, so it looks like Margaret has won. Did Margaret win the lag? Jessica won the lag.
I was going to say, it looked like it was really close.
Okay, so Margarita Fefilova Styer, who's Tyler Styer's wife, for those of you guys who are new to the stream, she is... she's a top player here at the WPBA. She's currently ranked number 3. She resides in Wisconsin, but she was born in Belarus. And for those of you guys who don't know much about her, she's also a teammate to Miss Angela Janik, who's in our booth right now. She's sponsored by 6060 and Viking Q's.
Go Viking.
Yeah, she's a Viking sister. And Kamui brand and Jam Up Apparel. She is also 32-time national champion in Belarus and the winner of our 2024 Olhausen Colorado Classic. So she is a fantastic player, for those of you who are not familiar. And her opponent, who was racking with the perfect rack here at the Capital City Billiards, is Jessica Barnes, who has been playing on the tour for many, many years. Her bio sheet says nothing to me except that I can follow her on Pool Dreams TV. So she's on YouTube and Facebook if you want to check that out. She's currently only ranked number 67, but her highest ranking on the WPBA is 9. So she has been a top 10 player over the years, and so she is no stranger to competition.
Wonder how long she's played on tour for.
I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Off and on, too, I do believe.
Somebody asked me that the other day, and I couldn't remember. I had to think about it. It was 2019 for me.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years. You've known me for 5 years. I'm so sorry.
Oh. It feels like longer.
It does. That's the thing.
It
It
feels like we've been friends for like ever.
So, yeah, Margarita won. That's our first event that she won in Colorado.
Yeah. Yeah. She's been really right
and then
there
second
often.
and third for how many times before that?
So many times. She's gotten third at Michigan. I don't know how many times. Like she's just such a great player, and we knew it was coming. We knew.
That's true.
We knew she would get a win under her belt, and from there she would just be a force. And obviously, I mean, anyone who's got 32 national titles.
They must do a lot of pool playing in
Well, yeah,
Belarus.
because I don't think she's 32 years old.
I know, but they must do a lot of pool playing.
All right, so that got a little crazy. It looks like, did Jessica grab the cue ball there from the scratch? Oh,
I don't know.
I guess not.
No, we just couldn't see.
She was just right there. So for those of you guys who are just tuning in, don't forget to share, like, and to subscribe to the WPBA Billiards on YouTube. That way you always get notified whenever we go live. We are in Concord, New Hampshire. I'm going to get in trouble by Mindy, Frank's wife, for not saying it right, but I don't have the right East Coast.
I'm sorry, what are we supposed to say?
Concord? No.
Concord.
No, you don't say the
Concord?
R. It's like, yeah.
You don't say the R.
No, we're going to have to ask Frank again.
Concord. I can't do it then. I have no idea.
Yeah, there's a way to say it with like an East Coast slang. I can't do it.
Well, the Buckeye says Concord.
The Buckeye says. Right.
Like Ohio.
All right, so we got a little back and forth action here on the one ball.
The rack is a little
it's
funny.
Just yucky.
It's
yeah.
well, the 5-ball. I mean, you have to go short side, and the 4 and 6 are a little close. It's just a little bit weird. She'll have to work it out. So you've had a good day so far. Miss Lonnie has been stuck in the booth this morning for a few matches.
Yeah, I have to play the next round, so I think Frank's going to come over here and help with this one. Concord. There you go. Thanks, Marianne. I knew
Oh,
you would spell
Marianne,
it. She
thank
made it
you.
phonetically easy for me.
Concord. That's so much. That is the. I almost sounded like I had an accent.
Jay David told me if you want to say car keys, you say khakis.
Khakis. Khakis. I can do that a little better.
Yeah.
I have to
All
say
right.
hi to Carly in the chat real quick, though. Carly, haven't seen you in a while. Miss you, lady. Thanks for always being in here.
I know Jude will probably be happy that you're here. Jude loves us when we're together.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Play
nice,
safe.
nice safety there. Nice containing safety. Didn't do anything fancy. Just kind of it's forcing Jessica to kick. I don't think she can see the edge of 3. She may be able to, I think. She can.
How many views have you got?
I only got 2 right now because I got a room view.
She can't see it. No.
She's kicking.
That was a tickle. This is cool.
All right, so Jessica did make a legal hit. Margaret will be shooting from there. Oh boy.
Not quite what she wanted, I'm sure there.
No, and I'm never really easy. I'm never at ease whenever I put the ball close to the 9.
I agree. And if I know I'm sending the ball that, even though you're trying to hide the cue ball most times, anytime I'm sending an object ball toward the 9, I'm like, what if I do this wrong?
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
Well, that was good. That was good. Oh, wait. I think it might have peaked. She's got the edge. She can thin it and put it behind this little stack.
Oh, and you know she will.
Yes.
There's no give up in this chick.
Right behind that stack. Oh, and behind the other stack.
Oh, did it?
I think she did, yeah.
I think she got her.
Mm-hmm. Both times, yeah. Well, she didn't actually get the first one, but getting behind that 4, I think, helped.
So 2 rails underneath the 3, try to kick it up table. She does have to be mindful of a scratch here. If she comes underneath that 3 on the very thin side, she could potentially lose the cue ball to the bottom left-hand corner. Ooh,
Or she can make it in that pocket,
she
too.
hit it fat. Ooh.
She did.
All right, so this just changed the whole rack.
It's open now.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Every ball has a pocket. Nothing's in the way. So she should be happy. I can hear the music now. Earlier it wasn't, they hadn't turned it up very loud. I couldn't hear it, and I was hearing my thoughts entirely too much
Oh, okay.
while playing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That does happen, though.
it does. It's a real thing.
Yeah. Learning how to listen to the voices in your head can be very dangerous. You have to learn how to deal with them. I call them, that's Herman.
So pool's the mental game,
Yeah.
and the voices, I'm going to start calling them Herman. So
Yeah.
I'm listening to Herman. So that's
Yeah.
what I'd say.
My
if I'm-
husband will look at me from across the room and go, "Stop talking to Herman."
Stop talking to Herman. That's actually a really good,
And then, of course, I giggle,
Practice.
which changes things a little.
right.
All right, so this is a pretty decent out. I don't see Margaret having too many problems with this. You can see she always gets behind the next ball, make sure she knows exactly where she'd like to be. Typically, Margaret will lay her cue on the table.
And we know, exactly where she's intending to go. It's actually makes it quite fun to watch.
Yeah, it makes it easy to commentate her, too.
Right.
Because she tells you what she's trying to do.
Right.
She has a great pre-shot routine, which I think says a lot about her training and commitment to her talent, which is fantastic.
Y'all can't hear that sound, but that click sound that a ball makes when it hits inside the pocket, these tables have the best sound.
Yeah, you can hear the pockets.
Yeah, you can hear it when you make the ball, and I think it's actually a confidence booster when you hit a ball nice and it thunk right in the pocket
Yeah.
like it's supposed to. It feels good, sounds good.
I think that's one thing that that definitely I enjoy when playing pool is the sounds.
The
And when you
sounds.
get a table that's very, very quiet, it's almost weird,
Yeah,
you know? And I agree that, I also would complain that, streaming wise, if you can't hear the sound, sometimes it's annoying, but unfortunately for us, we have to fight copyright rules. So here we are, folks, with no sound.
I know, I wish it wasn't that way.
All right, so lots of cool stuff changing around here at the WPBA. Like Frank's been making me graphics for like 2 weeks. I'm like obsessed with him right now.
I will tell a story. Yeah, I get a call from Lonnie in the mornings, and she's sitting in front of the computer, and she's always very prepared now that she takes care of all of this, and I kind of stepped away. She likes to get everything done way ahead of time. Last couple weeks, she's made probably, I don't know, how many graphics have you made?
God.
She
Not a
just
lot.
keeps making something, and then Frank got involved, and they got all sorts of fancy stuff. But
I got
she
a
can't
whole
sit
file
still.
on the computer now.
She cannot sit still. She wakes up in the morning, even if she's technically done, she's doing something for the tour.
Yeah.
Just so you all know, give her a big round of applause and kudo points for the amount of hours this young lady puts in to
It's
this production.
obsessive.
It is obsessive.
Yeah.
But you do such a great job.
Well, thank you. I learned
We
it
all
all from
appreciate
you.
your obsession. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was obsessed for a while.
Yeah.
It is different to not be. It's still weird. Still feels weird not to do it.
Yeah, but you're still involved because you help me all the time.
Oh wow.
Like,
I
I'm
always
pretty
will.
grateful for
Always will.
a lot of you guys, you especially, but Frank, oh my gosh. Like Frank's been fantastic. He's been he's been
has.
great. Upstate Al helps if I call. So many people. Zach
Yeah.
Goldsmith, if I call him, he'll answer. Which because you have a good relationship with Zach as well. Like we've been pretty lucky.
We are. There's a lot of really good people that well, I didn't figure all this stuff out on my own.
So it looks like the ladies are not updating their scores anywhere. They're not updating the score in the flipper do or on the scoreboard, they have a tablet to score. So currently the
They
score is
didn't.
1-0 in favor of Margaret.
We probably should write this down if they're not going to keep score. Or maybe
Post-it notes.
post-it notes. Because they didn't do that. They didn't do the flipper either.
No, they didn't do either one.
They
I
didn't.
don't know who they think's going to keep score.
I don't know either.
On
but
their match.
somebody needs to do something.
So we'll real quick kind of explain what's going on here with this matchup. This is an A-side matchup. If you guys want to check out the brackets to follow along with your favorite players, you can go to the link in the description. It is at digitalpool.com. She got a bunch of bumps. I do think the 4 still goes, though.
It's just much tougher.
Yeah, these ladies are on a mandatory 40-second shot clock with 1 extension per rack, which is 40 seconds, and 60 seconds after the break.
Oh, she's going one rail.
Is she kicking?
She is, maybe 2. Yeah, she's kicking.
She's my hero.
She can't make it. Come on. Highlight reel. Go, Margarita. Hit that ball. Make it. Look, watch this. Come on. Oh, that is so close.
It's because I put my hand over the replay button.
You did.
I
You did.
ruined it.
You did.
So sad. I'm
That
so
was, you
sorry,
can't get any
folks.
closer. That was, can't get any closer. You would have made it.
Okay, folks. So I know there's a lot going on in the pool world right now. I understand that the international is going on. Don't blame anybody a bit, but if you guys could do me a favor, make sure you share the stream for us. Make sure that if you want to watch both, you absolutely can. Just grab another tablet or another TV or a computer.
I don't know of any other event going on with this one. Just saying.
Yeah, just us.
It's just this one.
It's always about us.
Absolutely. Just this one. Nothing else. I haven't seen anything else.
Yeah,
WPBA.
that's
All
right.
the way.
So Jessica has a great opportunity here. Margaret, I know it was funky how that 4 stays up, but Jessica definitely gets to clean it up, and it'll put her on the board. Get this match tied.
Maybe they'll put up the scores now. Maybe.
Maybe. Speaking of that, let's check out the match rules here at the WPBA Capital City Invitational. They lag for the first break, which you saw. It's alternate break format thereafter. The 9-ball does not count on the break in the bottom 2 pockets. The 3-point break rule is in effect. 3 consecutive fouls does equal a loss of game, and it is cue ball fouls only. Race to 8.
They found the scoreboard.
Ding, ding, ding.
So have you ever been to New Hampshire before? Because this is my first visit.
No.
It's my first visit. So what I think is beautiful about this town, I love old things.
Yeah.
So the buildings here are, because we're farther on the East Coast, there's a lot of beautiful architecture here. Buildings from the early 1800s, mid 1800s.
So Derek was
Tons
saying
of them.
that him and Betsy went. Derek was in the booth for the first match this morning with Betsy,
Mm-hmm.
which of course is his wife. That they went to check out the old Capitol building because I don't think a lot of people realize that before we were even a country, New Hampshire was here as
Yeah.
a city.
Right.
It's like they had built themselves.
It is.
It's pretty
beautiful.
wild.
And there's, I'm actually staying at an older building that has a sitting room, a round sitting room. The
cool.
windows are round. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So maybe if some free time on Saturday, I'm gonna try to do some sightseeing, see if I can find a tour of like an old building, or maybe go to the Capitol building.
Yeah.
Maybe ask Betsy about that. But if you've never been here, there's a lot of history in this area. And I think it's worth a visit. So, and it's not too cold right now, so we're okay. I mean, it's cold, but not too cold.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she did make a legal break. She pocketed 2 balls,
It
and the
looked
1
good.
ball passed the head string.
Not a great shot on the one, but the 2-9 looks attractive.
Absolutely.
Can you do the side view so we see what that kind of
Sure.
lines up look like?
You can too.
I can't. I'm
You know how to
sure
work the mouse?
Oh, there it is. I have to put my glasses back on. You can't really. I need the other side view or something, but that's okay.
I know I need like 7 side views.
You do? Yeah, we do always.
I do have another camera, but this pool room doesn't really set us up nicely to have a bunch of tripods everywhere and still have room for spectators. So
Yeah, they might knock them over.
yeah, they're not gonna. They wouldn't like.
Well, they
that.
had the whole center section set up with the bleachers for fans, so that's probably where we would typically have put them. But people gotta have room for fans. I got three tiers, I think, of bleachers there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jeff's done a great job. Jeff and his wife, they've been super, super gracious, and we're pretty lucky to have them on board with the WPBA. Okay, so that did not work out well. I'm not exactly sure what the intention.
Roll forward, I think, for the 2 in the side, I think is what she's looking at here. Pull back for the 3 in the corner. Speed control is key.
And she wants to make sure she has a full cue ball, so she doesn't want to dig down too close to that bottom rail.
Yeah, I think she's okay. She might bump. But if she did, I think she could still pull back from it. If she bumps, she still don't want to mess up the rack and ruin her view of the 6 ball. So let's just see what she does here. She missed it. Perfect.
Big bounce. What a great shot.
Really good control. She's checking out her path here.
Making sure she catches the right window.
She is really fun to watch because you can see the thoughts. Look at that. Nicely done. Really, really good control. Yeah, I think it took me about 6 or 7 racks to even get close to getting used to this table. It's just a little different. She's mastered it in 1.
Yeah. She's been in here multiple times, I'm sure, warming up and practicing prior to the event. I know that Pia's been here for a few days.
Really?
Yeah, so
Good on them. This is
Yeah.
why they're who they are.
that's right.
They come in and put the work in. It is their job. That's what they do.
Yeah,
So
it's totally their job. So they're professionals. They carry themselves that way, and they put in all the work, so they deserve all the accolades as well.
hey, Mark, nice to see you. Gosh, the names don't go away. Ooh, hey, Pat. I still remember. Oh, look at that. Yeah, don't forget anytime soon. Nice, keeping herself off the rail there, away from that side pocket. Very good speed.
You know, Ange, I don't think that I made any oohs while you were shooting. I don't think I
I
did any of
will,
it.
if I sit here long enough, I will take care of it for you. And you know I will.
All right, so
then
Margarita
Carly.
Fefilova, that a girl. She has got 2-1 over Jessica Barnes.
Yeah, Carly will say, ooh, 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 right when I do it. Marianne Marable, too.
Let's check out the sponsors for the WPBA. Oh, folks.
Oh, she's laughing at me because I like her little video there.
I play around. I like to. That's what I do. When you said the things about me messing with stuff, I do. I'm
She
constantly
does.
messing with
She's
something.
constantly doing something. All right. Margarita up to break. Let's see what this break looks like. One right before the side. Oh, it's beautiful, though. Look at that. It's a great break.
Stunning.
She
Really.
pulled that cue ball back, which is great if you don't make the one ball on the side to get a shot at the top of the table. She's got a easy shape to get to the 2, and I mean
Do
the
you
3
like playing this 2 rails
Always.
back up, like some high right hand English? We'll send it to the right hand long rail and back out to the center. She doesn't want to overhit it.
She hasn't mastered this beat yet.
I almost did the ooh. I was holding back.
I know
so
you're
hard.
hard. I think she's okay, but yeah, the speed's hard. This table I found when I think it draws really easy. It doesn't follow a force follow as easily. But sometimes when you're just slow rolling balls, a cue ball just kind of keeps going. The speed is actually really good. You can move around quite well on these tables. I don't have any difficulty. I had to do a 3-rail shape shot. I had no problems getting there. So, which is always great because you should be able to. So they're playing really well.
Okay, now that we're in the booth and we were going to ask you some questions, but the match started faster.
Oh yeah.
I have a question about the A ball in the side pocket.
Oh.
Did it go past the 9?
I caught there's a rubber. I'm not used to these tables.
Oh, okay.
And the rubber on the pocket, I caught the rubber.
Okay.
And it left a huge, I think I took some with me on my cue when I walked away. But I got a coaching lesson. I won't say from who, but one of the guys that plays on the Moscone Cup. We'll just say that. I got a coaching lesson, and they told me that I needed to lower my cue more level. I've done some bad things because of my shoulder surgery where I'm compensating because I couldn't get down
Which makes sense.
on the ball like I used to. So I kind of got some bad habits. Well, so I was trying to be really level even though I was shooting over the pocket, and I literally scraped the rubber on that side pocket. And
I thought you had a seizure.
I did. When I realized what I had done, I was like, oh. And then I had to go back. I had actually the shirt in case it got cold, and I'm trying to get the rubber off the side of my cue. I completely just caught into it.
Yeah, Margaret's making quick work of this rack, isn't she?
Yeah.
I actually said in the stream, if you go back and listen, which I know you will, but I was like, I'm going to have to tell her she can never do that again.
I learned my lesson. Bob looked at me
do
too.
that.
And I told Bob, because Lonnie's husband, Bob's sitting right there, and he looked at me and I said, they're sticky. He got up and he felt it, and he's like, wow, they are sticky. It's just a different type of rubber.
Yeah.
And so you can't rest your cue on it and then stroke through it. It won't work.
Beautiful tables, though. Flush pockets. I really enjoy that.
Yeah.
It makes it much easier to cue, other than the rubber part, I guess.
Yeah.
And this 9 ball to extend the lead, 3-1.
Then
over
nice and
Jessica
it's
Barnes.
comfortable. She didn't take a long time to shoot that shot. Nice and smooth.
Yeah, she made that rack just look so easy.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah, mother-in-law's in the chat. Everybody say hi to my mother-in-law. For those of you guys who are watching on Billiard TV, you are welcome to come over to WPBA Billiards on YouTube and join our chat. We have a fantastic chat room here at the WPBA. You are more than welcome to check that out. Let's go. We don't have a lot of time. Let's see what's going on over here while Jess is racking. So this is our room view. This is our room view. You can see that's the other feature table that's going on right now on the WPBA YouTube. We also have so many cool things going on. The room is full of people warming up, getting ready. This is, what round are we in? We are in the first round still. There's just a lot of girls to get through.
Third set of the, or third batch, I guess, of the first round is where we are.
You can see Brianna Miller's over there playing Susan Mello. And we're going to go back to our feature table, folks.
Capital City Billiards.
This room's cool, though.
Concord, New Hampshire.
Oh, my gosh.
It's the best I can get.
I hope she's probably listening to Frank's stream right now. She's probably not listening to us, but I'm, like, trying so hard.
I really did try that. I hope I sounded correct. If that was, correct. Concord. Makes me think of Boston.
Well, that's exactly what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yes. It's
okay.
that.
So if I think about that, then it's easier to do. All right. So
she fixed her break because she had struggles in the first one. So good
that
stuff.
That was a legal break. Just,
She made 2 balls on the break and 2 made it past the head string, so that's good.
But
I like the safety here, just using that 7, banking that 1, 2 rails out of there, putting that cue ball on the 7. That's just me personally. Everybody's got preference. You can also thin it, make it hit the 5, come around to the right side of it.
I like that one because I like to use the 5 to stop it, to control exactly where I know you're only supposed to focus on one ball, but my brain doesn't want to, so I have to say, well, I can stop it exactly here and then move my cue ball here. My brain likes it that way.
Well, here and with this too, like she could even play it as a stop shot and use the 8 as a blocker, but definitely
that's true too.
So many options, right? We'll see what Jess opts to do.
Oh,
she
7.
Uses that 7.
She did it well.
Oh, and she managed to break up this whole mess down here.
She did it well.
That's good stuff by Jessica Barnes. 715 Pool streaming in the chat. We're excited to see you too. Make sure you come visit. Say hello.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Now that's going to be cold because that is in December. It will be cold in Wisconsin. But it's a great venue, and they have this little shop that has like home cooking. You can go to that little booth and get, I forget, but I don't know. I just like the food. But yeah, please, we love it when we have fans come to see us. It means the world to us. So whenever we have an event that's close to your area, get in the car and come down and say hi.
Matt T in the chat. Yes, for VIP seating, I do believe there is a charge. I don't know that there's a charge to come in the door. I don't really know. Yeah,
you have to have a green band to sit in the VIP seating, which are the feature tables. So this one and the one behind here, you kind of get a bird's eye view, perfect, right in front of your favorite player. I think
know
you
it's
have
not
to have
going to be a lot either. So
not very
come,
much.
Yeah, just come check it out. It's.
Yeah, I think that there's the seating on the other side of the room. For some tables, because there's so many, there's 14 tables in this room, that you can't be right up in front of a table. You'll be to the side to watch, and there's a whole area of seating on the one side of the building. So I think that's free to all the other spectators. But these feature tables have paid seating, I think.
Their food's okay. Their food's good here.
I haven't had it yet. Okay. I've been playing.
I had a whole pizza yesterday.
The whole pizza? I'm sorry, but
I gave a few pieces to Frank, but
then you didn't have the whole pizza. Well, it sounds bad when you said I had the whole pizza.
I would have ate the whole pizza, but I had to go. I had things to do, so I just left it and gave it to Frank.
See how the speed. These tables play great because you can move that cue ball when you really need to. You need to get really it up table. They slide really well, especially when you're doing a little bit of draw. It's easy to maneuver that cue ball around when you need it to go. So.
Well, and like we said, and we've talked about this, Jessica is no stranger to competition. She has been a top 10 player here at the WPBA. So Margarita may have her hands full if Jessica catches a little gear. We'll see how this goes. She's definitely looking good in this rack.
That's a smart move. She got a little straight on the 5. Try not to overcomplicate it.
Yeah, and she's straight on the 7, but she got the cue off the rails, so that's good. Yeah, now, do you like rolling this forward or drawing it back?
Rolling it forward.
You like the forward?
It depends. Right. Oh, well, I can't. I'm going to be different than what anyone else is going to say because of my shoulder. Holding myself up on that to try to pull it back is painful. Trying to be level and to roll it forward right now is good for the
So
shoulder.
she went past this 8 to shoot it in the side pocket.
Maybe. And then go 3 rail shape for the 9? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's what she has to do to get shape on the 9, but I was confused by that. Maybe she's just looking at the cross angle, the tangent line off the 8 if she shoots in the corner.
She was cueing low onto the 7.
She hit that so good.
She did.
Snaps.
She did. Look at that.
She hit that so nice.
I got my first highlight reel today.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is confidence. Trusting
Confidence
your
in short.
talent.
Yep.
Your highlight reel, what did you do?
That 6 ball. 2 rail shape for the 7 to get out.
I don't think I
I
caught
jacked
it, though.
up at the end. I had a 6 ball, and it was 6 balls on one side, cue balls on the other, huge angle, and I jacked up and drew the ball 2 rail shape, like a Z, kind of, not a Z, but a V, to get
on the hill?
No, I was on the hill.
Oh,
It was
okay.
to get out, and I did this beautiful 2. I got straight on the 7 ball, but I'm not complaining because I didn't miss traffic on the way to the 8 and 9 were in the middle. That's my highlight reel for the
Well,
day.
I was here, so I know I saw it.
Well, it might not be as impressive on stream as it was in person.
Right.
I got snaps from your husband, though.
Yeah. Oh, that doesn't surprise
Yeah.
me.
He said it
He's
out
a
loud.
fan of
He said out
pool.
loud, he goes, good shot.
Yeah. He's a fan of good pool, and
Yeah.
we all are, so.
Yeah. He's funny. Bob plays pool, but he also, of course, watches Lonnie, who's phenomenal. And so he's
He's a referee.
a referee,
He's
all
an
these
official
things. So
timekeeper. I mean, the guy's just all around pool
he knows
junkie.
he knows a lot, right? So I walk away and he was giving me tips because I'm still not 100%. I've got just bad habits, enough in my shoulders not feeling good or whatever. And he's literally telling me, "You're doing this. Quit doing that. You need to start doing this."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
All right. Current score is 3-2 in favor of Margarita Fefilova Styer,
And keep it close, aren't they?
and she's breaking.
I got one
If
down.
they can get another break and run.
We're not, unless that 8 ball really moves. That's only 1 ball.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's not a legal break.
It is not a legal break.
I don't think
Jessica
Jessica
may not
knows,
even
but
notice
Margarita knows.
Well, it's spread so well, so she probably doesn't realize it.
Yeah.
And two, it's not in our nature as pool players, I don't think.
To walk away from the table when you make a ball?
When somebody makes a ball, right?
Right.
Like when your opponent makes a ball, you're just like, oh, nice break. You
I
don't think about the fact that you have to count the balls because they pocketed something.
That's what happened to Kaylee too, because I made a ball, but I didn't make a ball. I broke very bad, and it was a dry break, completely dry, but I didn't get the 3-point rule, and it trumps a dry break. And she got up to the table, and the cue ball was stuck inside one of the corner pockets where you couldn't shoot straight out of it.
She didn't know to give
And
it
she
back to you.
didn't know, and I told her, I said, that's
You
an
did it
illegal
as
break.
well.
So I said, that's an illegal break. I said, you can give that back to me. I said, you can't push, because she asked
You know
to push.
that you missed one on her too, right?
Did I?
Yeah, the
Oh,
cue
I
ball was
didn't.
stuck on the 9, and you had to kick at the 1.
Was it an illegal break?
It was an illegal break. You could have given it back to her.
I
'Cause
missed
you
one.
couldn't push or anything, you know what I mean?
Guess I should pay attention more, huh?
Well, let's see how easy it is, though,
It
for that to
is.
happen. Oh.
Was it early in the
Ooh.
rack that I did that?
It was early in the set. Yeah.
That was my brain. That was my brain because I was on stream again and I was trying to breathe. I started off a little nervous, like I always do, because I hate being on stream. But I worked it out, so I'm really proud of myself. But I probably wasn't even paying attention. I was talking to Norman. What's his name again?
Yeah, Herman.
Herman.
Yeah, stop talking to him.
I was talking to
He's a
Herman.
jerk. Oh, he's a jerk.
Herman's a jerk. She got really close to this 4.
She did.
She didn't like it at all.
She's trying to figure out what exactly she needs to do here. If she's gonna, is she trying to be offensive? I feel as though.
She can't. It doesn't.
How do
Really?
you get offensive on this? I think she needs to thin it and come in between the 6-9 and
She
stick her
just
under the
asked
9.
for an extension. I agree, because this is such a tough shot this close, and it's gonna slide, and just when you're that close to the ball, there's a lot of spinning that's gonna go on, and
She just went and looked the other way, so maybe she has not made up her mind yet.
nope, she is going to. Oh my! All right, hold on.
Was that a foul? It sounded funny. I could hear it from the booth. No? Okay, Margaret's not
Nope,
flinching.
Margaret's sitting down in the chair.
All right, well, there's that. That's up to her to make that call. right. Well, it looks as though wasn't a foul. I feel like Margaret would have jumped up and said something if she felt like it was. But she didn't have anyone watch it, so ultimately it goes to Jess.
Oh.
All right. Not 1,000% she had the whole ball there. No, I just think the player was frozen, Chanel. I don't think the screen is actually frozen.
Yeah, screen hopefully is not frozen. I don't even know where my devices are to check.
Yeah, I don't either. I think it's fine.
I do like these new headsets that you got going on here. This is very comfortable. These are very comfortable.
They are.
Finally
until
upgraded from my
40 hours.
Yeah.
Then your ears start to hurt a little.
Oh, well, of course they do. She's going to go back towards I did it. I did the
did.
It's even worse. Where are we going?
Well, I think she might be, hooked.
She might be hooked.
I want everyone to remember to hit that thumbs up button for us if you guys are watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. We would appreciate that.
He said, I meant the ball frozen.
Oh, yeah. No, Rick, I don't think they were frozen.
No, they weren't froze.
They were not even close to frozen.
No.
They were close, but I mean, they weren't froze.
Yeah.
All right, she's kicking at this.
Oh,
Ooh,
that was
nice
close.
Try. Good solid hit. So she clearly was hooked by the point.
Margarita missed bobbled it, and it comes out of the pocket, obviously, and then she gets the cue ball stuck there. That's a good horseshoe. It's a good horseshoe. Loop-de-loop, yep. So this is, typically she will play safe here.
She's not a side.
Yeah, she's not a banker when you're faced with something like this. She'll play for a very consistent safe that she can guarantee herself opportunity back to the table. And so that's what she's going to try for here.
So she gave the option, kind of the exact same thing back to Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Jess is going to cross over the left side of this orange 5-ball. Probably with a high ball, try to catch the window, either between the 7 and the 9 or the 6 and the 9.
I would
the
go
8
for
makes
the
for
7.
a big blocker ball, though.
It does. I would go for the 7 and the 9. Try to kind of
drag it.
Yeah,
away
hit the
from
ball
point
kind of
of
full
contact.
so it doesn't go as far because you don't want it to come all the way up to the other side of the corner pocket. So,
She is.
Whoa.
I think that was intentional, though. No, that's just a horrible roll. I don't care what direction you go.
I hate when it does that.
Like a good roll for a bad roll. It's like crazy.
When it nicks a ball and goes into a pocket, because that's not supposed to happen.
He giveth and he taketh away.
Yes. Yes.
If that's that's a good phrase right there.
Yeah, Kaylee, that happened to us. And she jumped up and she's like, I hate when that happens. I'm like, I do too. Nick the ball and then, that's unfair.
Yeah, it's nature of the beast.
Yeah, we were talking about, because we had a couple racks I think we're missing a little bit. As we were talking to each other, this is such a frustrating game. And it is, but we play it. And it's a thing.
If we could perfect it, we would all be bored.
Right.
And none of us would do it.
It's like fishing. If you went,
I don't care if you perfect fishing. That's boring.
I like to fish. You really hate fishing? You like camping?
I don't enjoy that at all. As a matter of fact, if my husband were to be like, Lonnie, let's go fishing, I'll be like, I'll grab my book.
Okay. Well, no, I'm not saying that that's not enjoyable. I would love to read a book, especially on a beach. Yeah. Look at this. Nice. Full stroke. Really well done.
She wants to extend that lead to 2. The scoreline will be 4-2 in favor of Margarita Fefilova.
The WPBA is the longest-standing women's professional pool tour and the biggest supporter of women playing pool.
An incredible community of strong women and people who are putting a lot of time and effort in growing women's pool.
It gives women something to strive for, a reason to improve their game and to try their hardest to become a better player.
I get to play with the best players in the world, and not only that, but I get to call them my friends.
Every time I get to come to an event, I feel at home with all of the girls. meeting and competing against fierce women.
The camaraderie amongst the players.
The fierce and high-level competition with a beautiful group of ladies.
We have always stuck together, and most of all, because of our competitive spirit with each other and our long-lasting friendships.
The organization always listens to what the players have to say, and they're always trying to improve the tour for us.
There we go. Ooh. What was that?
When I open up the other channel so we can hear the commercials, I
Yeah.
have to shut it back off, or else it'll
Or
make
I
this
sound like
weird
I'm in
echo.
That scared me.
I know, your
That-
face was like, ooh.
Ooh, please don't.
Oh,
What was
there's
the-
that?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jessica broke, right? So she must have been an illegal break. She made a ball, but only one ball went past the head string. She's gonna play safe here and come tuck behind all these balls. Ding.
Nah, I think she went offensive at the pink 4.
Really?
I do. I think
I
she
thought-
did because
I
it was in
thought-
the pocket.
Well, it's true.
I don't know. Just
I
from
don't
the
know.
placement of the cue ball makes me think that.
Well, she was jacked up over a ball to shoot.
Mm-hmm.
She is so. If she doesn't like, or it's not a open table, she automatically doesn't think. She just plays safe, and they're almost always lockups. So I guess
She's
I made the
very-
assumption.
She has a really high pool IQ. I'm sure of that.
Yeah.
She plays fantastic. All right, so that was a good play, not forcing the one in after, because that does tend to happen when a ball's in the pocket like that. It looks like she was able to make the combination. I like just going one rail back out to the center of the table for the 2. I don't think you have to do anything fancy.
It's really thin. Get the cue ball to travel. Oh, somebody jumped a ball right next to us. That was a good sound. So this is the shot I tried with the 3 into the side. These tables, that is a very tiny pocket. I'm probably not going to attempt that again. Just telling you. We're going to go for
felt
corner
little to
pockets.
you?
It's not, and my eyes don't like it, but I really do think they're just, oh, she went too far.
don't
They're
know.
really
She might still have it
tiny
in the side.
from this angle. And the way they're cut, it's just a little harder to make. It just feels to me. So.
She might still have this in the side, but it's.
Oh, she'll make it look great. Because I butchered it. She'll make it look great. That's exactly what's going to happen. And I'm totally fine with that. I won't do this shot again because I don't like it. But I'd much rather go down table.
We'll see what Jess comes up with. Oh, she had more of that
Oh.
ball than we thought. Now she's gotten pretty fortunate here because she really did swing it around to leave Margaret a bit of a testing shot on the 3. Now here's where I think Margaret will probably play a safety. She's going to play defensively. She can bank the 3 to the long rail, to the left long rail, put the cue ball under the 6.
Oh, peekaboo.
And it tracked out. She hit it just a little too hard.
Johnny, these are Brunswick tables. I don't know which type of Brunswick table. I just know they're Brunswick tables.
I did know that, and I forgot to write it down.
You forgot to write it down.
Yeah, you know how I am. If I don't make notes, I will forget.
You're good at making notes. You're very organized and so clean.
Oh,
This
I don't
room
know
is
about
clean.
that. Right now, it's messy.
It's not. It's clean. Looks great.
So Frank brought me a T-shirt from PA Pro-Am.
Let me see.
This one's for me. It's not for the Sunday
Okay.
swag, but there is a Sunday swag.
Oh, that is the best. So the shirt is black and it says, in big words, bully on the table. That is awesome. That is awesome. That is.
It's
I
funny
think I'd like
because
it.
when I was at Felt, whoever was doing the commentary, I can't remember, Dave was doing the commentary. He had actually said to someone, Lonnie looks like she's a bully on the table.
You
and
are.
Then,
She
and so
is.
Frank brought me that T-shirt.
She is a bully on the table. She's Lonnie's got more trophies. She can. I told her she needs to like expand her house and build a bedroom just for all of her trophies because she has so
No,
many.
That's silly.
And she's a VNEA
She
Hall of
needs us to
Famer.
go. She needs. Oh, not there. Don't go there.
I'm sitting trying to give you props, and you're
Well,
just
thank
paying,
you.
paying attention.
I'm so
Terrible taking a
focused on
compliment.
the match.
I know because you do your job so well.
I think. Thank you, Angela. I am a Hall of Famer for VNEA. I love the organization, and I think that That was probably the
Ooh.
highlight of my pool career right there.
Get your replay thing ready. Clicky click.
Clicky click.
Clicky click. Oh. Oh, she's gonna get a nice leave here though.
I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna save it. Let's see, because it was really a good safety play.
Mm-hmm.
We'll let Jess work on this. Is she going to the air too?
Yep.
I don't know. I don't see Jess jump often. Does she jump? Oh, she's going. Maybe she is.
She does. Oh, she's jumping with her break. Oh, okay. She's breaking it down because it must be a break jump combo cue.
I can't see her face from here.
It's okay. Oh.
Oh. Things are still moving.
Oh.
I knew it would happen. We can't not do it. Oh, the OOs. They've hit the building, folks.
That's because you put me in the chair.
All right, so Margaret has another opportunity here. She's probably just going to play a safety.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to make sure she gets these balls into a good playable position. She underhit that, in my opinion, a ton.
Yeah, she could have, I think, hit that ball. Could have definitely gotten around.
Well, as thin as she needed to hit it, too, I feel like the cue ball could have traveled much quicker. But it's still a safety, and Jess has to execute a nice safety back in order.
I like this one because if you hit the 5 and to clear so it misses the 8, it sends it to the perfect place up table. Oh, she did. She's trying to do the 9.
Wow.
It's an aggressive safety.
Yeah. Adventurous.
She didn't think. Oh, no. Now she's thinking. I was like, oh, she's already got a plan. This is typically not an offensive shot.
She is not offensively going after it. Yeah. Oh, come on, ball. You got to get down here.
Somebody poked their head in the little glass, or said hi in the opening where there's glass. Lonnie's got a camera eventually that she's going to set up one of these days to catch all of our faces that we make at her. She hasn't done it yet. I think she's going for it 'cause somebody just did it. I did it yesterday. Oh. I did the Lonnie's laughing behind me. It just, perfect speed though. If you're going to hit it, don't hit it too hard, because if you hit it too hard and you bobble a ball like that, it will not fall. Technically, you would have made the ball just if you hit it too hard. So she's got this kind of tester here in the side if she wants, or she can try to go down table. Again, I would do down table because it's easier to shape the 8 ball in my, okay, because you don't want to hit traffic. So she felt comfortable with that. But that side pocket, in my opinion, is tricky. It's tricky. This angle, much easier for the side pocket, obviously, to go for that. She's close to the rail. Ideally, you would want to be low ball and kind of just pull it to the side for the 8, but she can't. So she's going to just kind of take it up table and back down, leave herself a bit steeper on the 8. Oh, she actually hit that really soft. It just held the cue ball. It must be a little straighter than I thought. So she can, knowing her, she's probably going to hold this ball right where it is, roughly. Put the cue ball kind of back in that same position for the 9 ball in the opposite corner. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. She was trying to hold that cue ball. It's really tough sometimes. She, unfortunately, she missed the 8. Left a really good opportunity for Jessica to get this to a 1-game match. She's probably going to hit really thin and just come straight back up to where she's at. Ooh. Ooh. I needed a little bit more oomph there. Lonnie's making a face. Y'all, Lonnie's got the game camera out. This is going to be so bad.
If you tell
Oh, tell you what, I'm not allowed to tell you what she's doing. I can't keep it. I can't keep a secret. I'm no good at keeping secrets. She gonna try to banks or cut here. She cut it with authority, folks. Nice job, Jessica. I did that on a ball and I scratched in the corner pocket. That one's gonna haunt me for a few days. So nice job, Jessica. She's got it to 1 game, 4-3, with Margaret with just a slight lead, but it is her break. And typically Margarita would get to the table and do a break and run here if she can. Oh. Very, very nice shot. Lonnie's climbing on chairs, setting things up, and he's doing things in the booth. And I don't know all the buttons.
You'll figure it out.
I'm trying to right now. I got the mouse. I didn't have enough time, but I'm going to figure out the buttons. Oh, there's a booth cam. See if we can't turn that on in a minute.
You're gonna show everybody what I'm doing.
I'm not. I could.
Okay.
If they weren't breaking, I would show y'all what she's doing because there's a booth cam. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We are at the Capital City Billiards WPBA event here in I can't do it. Concord, New Hampshire. It's the best I got. Table, I think they got 14 9-foot tables here, which is rare that you find a pool room that has all 9-footers. It's a beautiful thing. It's just a thing of beauty. I am a big fan of full-size tables, so it's awesome when you walk in the door. And we have Margaret to the table with what I said. She did have a really good break. She's going to try to break and run here. She's like, nope. Her percentages, I'm sure, for break and runs are fairly high. She is a Fargo rated 731. You can see on your screen there. So nice. I think she's a little straight. Yeah, I think she's a little straight. She's just going to draw straight back. Control speed. Oh, no, she created a little angle there. Punched it. It's a little punch stroke. That was pretty. This one, she's going to do the same kind of thing. She's going to punch this and slide out to the center of the table for the 6 ball. Either stop or follow up for the 7, one or the other, depending on what angle she gets on the 6. This looks really, really good for her. Nicely done. She shot that pro side. If you don't know what that means, she actually aimed for a certain edge of the inside pocket so that she would not bobble that ball if she hit it with force. When you're punching a ball, sometimes you're hitting it with force. And you've got to avoid that first little corner of the pocket that makes you miss. You have to hit pro side. So you're aiming basically more towards the inside of the pocket. Not the center of the pocket, but where the cloth and the rubber kind of, or cloth and the rail kind of meet. It's hard to explain if you don't know what pro side is, but nicely done. Got herself off the rail, pretty much straight in on the 9. The advantage is to a good break for Miss Margarita. So solid break and run. Nice job. I'm going to push some buttons to see if I can get in some trouble here.
I love WPBA because it's like a big family and we feel so warm.
The sisterhood amongst the women. One of the greatest gifts I've ever gotten out of pool were the friendships that I've built from them.
What I like most about the WPBA is their continued support for women's pool.
I love the camaraderie and the competitiveness of the WPBA players.
WPBA gives us a chance, a stage to compete and show our passion.
WPBA always supports us in that every tournament we go to, they will always take care of us.
What I love about the WPBA are all the fierce competitors out there. the competitiveness.
I love the equipment at the WPBA.
I like the most about WPBA that they keep continuing to support women's sport throughout so many years.
What I love about
I just muted you. You were the one that came up. I learned how to do the video, but I had to stop it when your voice came up. That was Lonnie that was getting ready to talk in that video there. But I didn't want to miss the match, so I had to go back. I did figure out a button. So while you were working there for a bit, Miss Margarita got up to the table and did a very solid break and run to give herself a game for a 2-game lead. Jessica had a legal break here. She made a ball. She's got the 1 and 5 that went to or past the head string, but she doesn't have a great shot on the 1. I'm not sure if she's got an angle she's kicking or what she's got planned here. Something. I think she's doing a 1 rail.
I think that was an attempt at a kick and stick.
I do. I agree. Which, if you hit it squares, it can be done. She just unfortunately hit a bit more angle. But Margaret's going to tie up some stuff here. She's going to hide something. Right there. Like the sound effects?
Yeah.
That's good, right?
Good stuff. For Shizzle.
Well, this is, she didn't get froze onto the 9 she wanted. You always want to when you roll up to that ball. Just kind of last roll, just onto the ball. So she left a 1 rail kick here on the 1 that's fairly easy. A 2 rail or making it even so there's no angle, so you have to start making adjustments with English is ideal. But Jessica will hit this 1 ball. We'll see what happens from there. Oh, and might have messed up a few things. Can I see a side view?
Sure.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to push a button again.
More buttons.
More buttons. Ooh, I'm not sure about that 2 ball. I don't think it goes. I really don't.
No.
I think it got messed up there. I don't think it goes past that 9. And there's really...
That was a smart shot by Margaret. I like that. She needs it to hit the pink 4. It leaked out. Jess can definitely see it, but I think there's a return safety coming.
No point in running out when you can't, or making the next ball when you can't run out.
That's right.
More sound effects, please. I can't help it. They'll happen. It's part of my personality.
Oh, hi, Al Holden. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, folks. We want to make sure that our algorithms match. We currently have 200 and almost 300 people in the stream. So we want to make sure that our likes match. At the moment, we have 55, folks. Come on.
Let's make it 100.
Yeah, let's make
That's
it do
the
that.
goal. If you haven't yet, please exit out. It's like you don't have to close it. You just don't make it big so that you can see kind of the description and the chat. And then there's a like button.
There's a little thumbs up thing.
Little thumbs up thing. You got to hit that. It matters. More than some people realize that thing matters. So get back and hit that thumbs up, and then you can hit the little square and widen the screen if that's what you want. But this is going to be a interesting rack. We're going to have a few turns and rotations here before anyone gets a good chance.
That was a nice hit, though. Those are tough shots when the ball's in the middle of the table.
Look at this.
Well, she got away with one.
Yep.
Fortune favors the bold.
I try to remember that phrase.
Fortune definitely favors the bold.
Favors the bold.
We'll have to remember in between racks here that we'll check the live scores that are going on around the room.
Yeah.
These ladies have been in action for, this is their 9th rack, so I'm sure there's some good score lines going on around the room.
We've got some players that are back with us that missed an event or 2. We've got Kelly Fisher, who's back. We've got Wei Su Chen, who's back. And of course, other great players like Christina Tkach and Pia Filler. It's a great event. And 70s music on the jukebox.
Yeah, this is a good jam.
It's a good jam.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I mean, it's a good jam.
I would sing it to you, but I'll probably get copyright nailed. So none of that, folks.
None of that. I do not sing, so that's not happening. I do sing, just not well. All right, let's see what Jessica's got.
She's got a one rail kick shot at the one.
Really?
Yeah. See that? So, so Margaret's coming to the table, ladies and gentlemen, with ball in hand.
That's gonna, yeah.
She's got some work to do, but it looks like the 4 ball is really kind of, I feel like, the tricky ball. She's to get from the 3 to the 4. Hopefully she gets on the good side of the 3 and it's natural and it doesn't, the 7-6 don't play in anywhere.
Thanks, Pat. Hopefully I'll see you in here as the weekend progresses.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Pat.
She definitely got where she wanted to, I think.
So for any of you that are friends with Jessica or with Margaret, if you could take just a second and pull back, maybe share the stream to their social medias so that people, their fans, will know that they're live. That would be awesome.
Now, where is Jessica's from? Florida. I know there's a lot of pool groups on social media in Wisconsin where Margarita lives.
Yeah.
I used to live in Wisconsin, so I know how to say Wisconsin.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oofta.
We have so many phrases, y'all.
We
You
do.
guys have no idea how many road trips Angela and I have been on in the last couple of years.
A few. Yeah.
We've done some things. All right, so it looks like she did play into the 6, but luckily it didn't cause any mad chaos. I mean, she's sitting decent.
Oh, I can answer that question.
With Suzanne. Yes, Suzanne Peters. She wanted to know.
Hi, Suzanne. Hope
Hi,
you're
hi,
doing
hi.
well.
miss
So this year, actually, 60 and Viking Q's decided to sponsor Margarita. So she is playing with all new Viking equipment. She has a 60 shaft.
Her and Angela, they're now Viking sisters.
Yeah. I play with the Viking Siege shaft, but Margaret prefers the other. If you go to the Viking website, they've got a whole new set of equipment. They're still coming out with more, but I've been sponsored by Viking since 1990.
Yeah, I told everybody in the chat that you're the OG.
I've been telling people it's great stuff. Now, someone like Margarita, it's pretty cool, and she got picked up. I was like, yeah, because it was just me for a really long
You
time.
guys are great representatives for Vikings, so kudos to them. They're definitely no dummies.
Yeah,
all right.
got a lot
So
of really good
Margaret
stuff.
is sitting at 6-3 over Jessica Barnes. We are going to check out the live scores in the room, folks.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah.
wanted to see. Oh, April Larson is here in the building. Not for long, though.
She's up 7-1, sitting on the hill over Serena Kopanen.
I think Lisa, Cosette, and Rebecca had an issue with scoring.
Okay, so their scores are not
Something's
correct.
not working. We
4-1 in favor of Lisa Cosette.
Okay. Brianna Miller. This is a really tiny screen. For me, 8-3 over Susan Mello, and Taruko's up 5-2 over Judy Wilson. And there must have been some matches that ended that because of the scores.
Is that bigger?
You took it away.
Well, yeah, but do you need your glasses?
Uh,
We have
they're
two
right there.
screens. I had it right in front of her face on the little
And I'm
TV,
going
but
like
now
this.
I've moved it to the big TV.
I do, but if I have the headset, I can't. I got to take the headset off to put the glasses on and put the headset back on. Oh,
All
somebody
right,
just
so
finished. That was April. That was April's
Margaret to
match, I
break.
think.
We're back in action on our feature table, folks. Margaret 6-3 over Jessica Barnes.
Oh, look at this. Is it gonna? That is just so unfair. Side view.
I just step away and let Angela do all the twiddling. I'm sitting here hanging out. I mounted a camera. I've done some things while she's been in here. It's kind of nice having somebody that knows how to work things.
Well, you've obviously changed a ton of things, and it takes me a minute. It's like a little refresher.
So, Angela, there's a question in the chat. What size and tip do you use or prefer?
Oh, I use one most people have never heard of. I have a 12.75 shaft, and I use a SIB Cool Blue tip in medium. And it's not a common one. I ordered online. There's a gentleman in the hometown that I live in that's been building and making and maintenance on cues for 30 years or more. And he recommended it once, SIB Cool Blue, and so I gave it a try, and I love it. I've shot with it for many, many years, but it's not a normal, well-known brand. But I like the 12.75 Viking. Has the 12.5. They asked me if I wanted that one, or 12.25. I like the 12.75. I'm not sure why. I think consistency for me. I think in the thickness of that. I don't know about you, but the thinner it is, the more I spin and the more I miss. So
I think it's a preference. I shoot with a 12.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know
I
that.
shot with an 11.8 for years.
Now you're even more impressive. You're a turd.
That's not very nice to say. And now I have it forever documented.
Yes. You can hold that against me forever.
For like life.
You're welcome.
Life.
So really good speed control here, just floating up. This is not straight. She has a good angle to get up to the 6. Oh, she's going to draw back instead, which is fine. She's going to be an angle to hit, see, and punch out.
Wow. So did you see the spin on that cue ball?
Broke that ball.
Fantastic.
Beautiful. Nice shot.
Moonlighting Billiards is in the chat. Thank you.
Oh, yay. Thank you. I'll take that little red heart. That's awesome.
By the way, I use my flipper do twice a week probably.
I'm sorry, what's a flipper do?
My flipper do is the scorekeeper. Remember that Moonlighting sent me? When I sent me my own
that's
flipper do?
right. Thank you for the flipper do.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Amazing. That's my favorite.
Nice shot. Perfect at center of the pocket. Doesn't want it on the rail. A little bounce off. That'll work. Great shape on the 9. Nice job.
So this 9 ball to get on the hill for Margarita Fefilova.
Well done.
Ding, ding, ding.
You do the ding, ding, ding a lot. That's new.
It's my favorite.
Good.
We're muted. Oh, wait. No, they can hear me. I don't know why you're in here.
Oh. She says, she's still laughing. She says, we're muted. Oh, wait, we're not muted. Y'all, we weren't muted.
I don't think
but we
we're
didn't say
muted.
anything bad, so it's fine.
Okay. I felt bad.
Well, yeah, because you're like, wait a minute, I'm setting you up to say something. You were setting me up to say something bad. It's a good thing I didn't. Oh, hi. That's awesome. Oh, I can see everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we are.
If you guys want to share, donate to the stream, you can always click on this QR code, take a quick picture of it, and it will send you to WPBA.com. That will allow you to donate directly to our stream. Make sure you put a note in there that you're donating to the stream.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Every bit of those donations help. That's always going to keep it free. But as my dad always used to tell me, nothing is free, honey. But the ability to give you a stream for free just based on donations and what do you call it? Swag Sunday? Sunday swag? Things like that. I think is kind of remarkable. But it's because of all of the fans like you that watch and throw us a little here and there to keep us going. So
yeah, we definitely wouldn't have been able to make the improvements that we have made over the last few years without our fans. So I don't think you guys all realize how important you all are to us.
Jessica decided to opt for a push here. I saw her motion that to Margarita. She was going to do a push. She's just going to leave her right here in this corner pocket. See what she does with that. I'm pretty sure she's not going to go for anything offensive. It's really hard to control the cue ball with all these balls. Oh, she's doing that thing where she's putting it next to the 9 ball. It makes me so nervous.
I mean, it's probably like 1 in 100.
I know.
That something's going to happen, but it always just makes me very timid. All right, so Jess has a couple options. She could actually be offensive here if she'd like. If she can hit the 1 thin enough to miss the 6, she'll get natural shape on the 2.
It's true.
Okay. Oh, see, there's that 1 in 100 thing.
No, she went for the 1 off of the 9.
Sporty.
Very sporty. I don't know if that goes past the 3.
Oh, hi, Steven.
Oh, hi,
Thanks
Steve.
for being in the chat. Hope South Carolina is beautiful. It's freezing
Oh, I just saw the
here.
picture. I can see. I remember. Yes.
It's freezing here, by the way.
I actually didn't bring a jacket.
Oh, my God.
I wore a really big hoodie on the plane with just a shirt underneath. It's really thick. It's not a jacket, though. And I did not pack a jacket.
Oh, boy.
I'm an idiot. I'm literally... Oh, wow.
Oh, things are happening.
Wow. What a powerful shot. Fired that ball in there past
awkwardly going.
3.
She's going to be so... This is awkward.
Yeah, she's cueing over a ball.
From the rail.
A terrible angle. I mean, now the shape would be great on the 4, but you have to make it, and it's so hard. Oh, so hard.
I mean, can she see all of it?
I don't know. You don't have enough cameras.
I know. I feel like
I think she can. I think she can.
She's cueing smoothly over the 9.
Yeah,
I mean, I know she is elevating, and it's not uncomfortable.
Extension. Okay.
Yeah. It's not a comfortable position to be in, that's for sure.
Oh, she might be close. She's looking at it again. It doesn't feel quite right. Yeah, they get 1 extension per game. 2 if you're hill. It's 40 seconds and 1 minute after the break. I think it's a good, I like our shot clock time. I think it's a good amount, not too short, not too long.
Well, and what I really enjoy too is that, like, here we pause it so you can go grab your jump cue.
Yeah.
Where, like, in those other events, when you watch, they're running to the table and dropping their cues on the floor. Like, I don't like that.
I'd forgot that because I just got done watching some on stream. And I'd forgot that Bob would do that. And I went to go get my extension out, my butt extension out. And I could not get it out of my bag. It was caught on something. And I'm trying to, and he turned around and Bob had paused the clock. I was like, oh, I forgot. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I had every bit of my equipment ready. I'd already put my jump cue together, but I forgot that extension in my bag. And yeah, I agree because I think it does look weird. It feels kind of weird for people to be throwing cues all over the floor. And
I would just not like it as a sponsor to have watched someone that I've given them their cue just lay it on the floor.
And you have amazing,
Like,
some people, I choose for a cue that's not, I don't like to shoot with one that's very fancy because it makes me nervous to hold something that amazing and that nice. But for some people, yeah, it's a big deal. Their cues are a work of art.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Especially because I have a custom-made cue that I feel like is a work of art.
Right, it is a work of art.
So it looks like these 3 balls.
I know,
and
she's right
gonna
there.
Snap this set off.
Yeah.
No, these are just A-side matchups, folks. So if Margarita does get out on this rack, which I fully expect her to do so, this is not the end of the road for Jessica Barnes. She will be just taking the scenic route through the rest of the event.
Yeah, I think Margarita will play again this evening around 9 if she wins, and then Jessica would be tomorrow, I think sometime in the morning or afternoon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Miss 9 to clinch her first win here at the Capital City Invitational.
Well, there we go.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this particular round, Margarita.
Got live
Fefilova.
scores somewhere?
Yeah, let's check that real quick before we shut her down and get the stream ready for
And
the
they can
next
still
round.
hear us talk. I want to say thank you to Miss Lonnie for letting me come in here and help out.
Absolutely.
I know being in here by yourself, talking to yourself the whole time isn't so much fun.
I don't mind it, actually. I enjoy it.
Do you? You talk to yourself regularly?
It's
She's
peaceful.
enjoying it now.
It's peaceful.
Was it not Norman? It's not Norman. I'm going to call it Norman. The
Not
name
Herman.
is Herman. I'm
Norman can be your name.
It's going to have to be because I can't.
All right, so April
Lisa.
Larson sitting on the hill right now.
Oh, she
7-3.
was actually. She's Serena's fighting to stay alive here. We've got Taruko Macklin. She did get married. Her name is Taruko Macklin, but I think that Digital Pool or Fargo still has Kukulele in there. So she is up 5-3 against Judy Wilson. And then can you see Lisa's score?
It's 5-1.
Lisa is currently up 5-1 over Rebecca. And I think Rebecca is a local promoter invite to the area. She lives here and I think is sponsored or something by the room. I have a text, but I haven't actually met her yet because she just got here while I was sitting in the booth. So I'll have to go over and introduce myself later.
Little tidbit of what's going on here. Let's see if I can roll it
Oh.
over.
Oh.
April Larson is currently on the hill and just missed a 9-ball. She's up 7-3 over Serena. Serena's shooting right there. You guys can see that.
Oh. Oh, that's always no fun. That's no fun. Oh, there's Bean.
Yeah, Bean coming into warm up.
Bean Hung,
She's
who's
getting ready
there
to play
to
her
your left.
A-side matchup.
You can see all those bleachers that they set up there for fans. So we're in between matches. There's only a couple going on in this area there. So you can see kind of some new players coming on that table beside there because those matches are done. But all those bleachers there are for fans to come in and watch these 2 feature tables. So that's really nice. It is a pool room, so it's kind of different than another venue. So
just so everyone knows, too, I think I'm bringing Frank Maialetti in here for the feature table while I play.
Oh, yeah, you need to go practice. You need to go do things. You need to go do things. Everyone tell Miss Lonnie she needs to go do things.
I'm going to set the graphic for the next round. We'll stop the stream and get things rebooted, and then I'll take off.
Yeah, we probably won't be. I mean, I guess it depends on how this rack goes. We can stay here for a minute, and that's fine because it's only about 3:18 here, so we should be fine. Well, look, Lonnie's got another screen over here, and she's going to do some artwork. So we'll watch Serena and April on this rack and see how this goes.
So our next match will be Tina Larson and Kim Hausman.
Ah, so Tina and I hung out a bit yesterday. Tina has been getting lessons again from a member who played on the Moscone Cup, someone very, very good. And she's been getting professional lessons, so she's been working pretty hard on her games. We're going to see how it goes for her. She's putting a lot of work in, a lot of work. So Serena had a good break there. She's a shot on the 1, but it's a steep shot. Marianne Merrill says, "Bye, Lonnie. Go do things." Marianne listens to instructions. Oh,
not me.
No, you don't. You don't listen to me, that's for sure.
I've never been good at following instructions.
Never.
I
So,
do whatever I want.
What a great shot. Nice and thin. And she actually kept control of the cue ball at that tough of an angle. So she's got a great shot on the 2. I think that the angle on the 2 is going to make it so that she can't get on the right side of the 3. She's going to be stuck. Unless she spins this forward with a little bit of English on there. She could. But I prefer, just kind of roll it, so she's going to have to slice that and come up for the 4. This is a tough shot. There's so much traffic in the way. She has to contend with the 6, the 9, the 5. She has some definitely options on how to try to move that cue ball around. And she needs this rack because her opponent is on the hill. Let's see if she's decided. No. Well, yeah, maybe. Okay. Looks like she's going to go forward past the 6. That's what it looks like to me. Yep. Oh, she went into it. No. Oh. Why are you laughing at me?
You just make me laugh.
It was a tough shot to avoid traffic, and with rotation pool like this, you always try to. You don't want to hit balls and mess these things up, and that's a perfect example. It was really unfair. It's a great shot. It just came off of the 6 ball and right into the pocket there. So April's gonna punch this out, or punch this cue ball towards the 6 and back a little. Yeah, right in between that little path. I think she's gonna roll forward, do the 6 into the opposite side pocket. And then 8 in the corner, 9 in a corner, depending on which side of the ball she gets on. Oh, so April didn't like what she had there, that angle that she had, just to slow roll. And she also might not like to slow roll. April is incredibly good at shooting a ball with more speed than I like to be comfortable with, and just firing it right into the center of her pocket. She shoots straight. April is just ridiculously good. Hence all those logos on her jersey. April's very well loved by a lot.
She's the grinder.
She is. She's also sweet as can be. The nickname is just, if you don't know April, it's kind of weird. Because she is the grinder, and she is. She goes, right? But she's just the sweetest thing. And she's got 1 9-ball to close out this match. Let's see how she does.
She's very funny. We're Snapchat buddies.
I don't even know how to use Snapchat, so I'm not even going to go there.
It
Look at
happens.
that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of that matchup there. April Larson has advanced on the A side, and Serena Kopanets will be playing through the scenic route here at the WPBA Capital City Invitational. This is Lonnie Fox Raymond. We are going to reboot this stream. Please come back. Our next matchup will be Tina Larson versus Kim Hausman.
Everybody, see you soon.